Hi everyone. I'm going to finish these two questions here. One of them is how many grams of a 15.2% NaOH solutions are required to raise the concentration of a 150 gram of an 8.4% solution to this. So we want to know how much do we have to, just how many grams do we have to add, okay, in order to change the concentration. Okay, so as I said, you read the question first, you understand, okay, so it's mixture problem. Then you can just maybe make diagrams or visualize it and just think about it more to see how to write your equations. So equations and just uh, unknowns and equations and those things. Okay, so it says like I have this solution. Okay, so it says how much of this. Okay, so I have 15.2%. okay, I have 150 gram of this. Okay, so it says are required to raise the concentration of this one to this one. Okay, so maybe instead of that I do this, and you see 12 is somewhere between 8.4 and 15.2. okay, so it says how much of this, so I do so x here, how much of this x is required, okay, to be added to this, okay, that we would have this one. Okay, so the concentration of the higher thing would be added to 8.4% in order to increase the concentration of 8.4% to 12%. Okay, so C1 V1, C2 V2, C final V final. Okay, so this is V1, this is C1, this is V2, this is C2, this is C final. How about V final? How about V final? Okay, it says how much x must be added to 150. So this is x plus 150. Okay, so you have to read the question, understand what is going on. So at the beginning, yes, it's mixture problem. Then you can read second time and just visualize. So what's going on? What do you have? What's the formula? Okay, so now, oh good, I don't have x and y, I just have one x. Okay, because this is the second equation. The second equation says v1 plus v2 is v final, so that's that. Okay, so now I can say, I can solve it. Okay, so 0.152 multiple x, okay, which is the higher concentration, is added to 150. So 0.084 more 150 equal 0.12 x plus 150. And now you have to solve it. Now you have to find the answer here. Okay, so let me see. So you have 0.152x plus 0.084 multiple 150, which is 12.6, equal, you have 0.12x plus 0.12 multiple 150, which is 18. Okay, so from now it's one equation, one equation, one unknown, just it's a linear equation, you want to solve it. Okay, so you do 0.152x minus 0.12x equal 18 minus 12.6. So I have 0.152 minus 0.18, oh sorry, 12 here, which is 0.032x equal 5.4, right? So 18 minus 12.6, 5.4. Okay, so then I can find the answer. So x is 5.4 divided by 0.032, so 32. Okay, so 5.4 divided by 0.032. Okay, which is 168.75 gram. So almost 170 gram. Okay, so almost I can so do I have, yeah, I think here it was, let me see. Okay, so here if I want to round it appropriately, yes, because for now we know how to round appropriately, so we can do it. If I want to round appropriately, what should I do here? Okay, see, I have let me see, here I have to look at original numbers. Okay, so here I have 3 significant digit, here I have 2 significant digit. Okay, so here I have 3 significant digit, so 150 gram. I'm not sure if it is like that, or so it doesn't matter, 2 significant or 3 significant digit. Anyway, I have the smallest one, 2 significant digit. Okay, so I have to round to 2 significant digit. Okay, so I underline that, check that, and then I just round to that. Okay, so it's because I want to round appropriately when it is word problems, when it is measuring, when it is all approximate numbers, and I know all of them are approximate, so I have to round to the least significant digit. Okay, when it is just multiplication and addition and those things, so I round to that, and then so it will be 170 here, 170 gram. So just wanted to, okay, so yes, now I have to add the sentence. So I have to say like I need, so we need 150, 170 grams of 15.2% solution to be added to 150 grams of 12% solution to make so when I add them, so that's almost, so it's 150 plus this, so 320 to make 320 grams of 8.4%, right? Let me see, I'm making mistake here. It's impossible because it has to be between them. Look at this. Oh, okay, sorry, I have to, okay, so here is 8.4, so here is 8.4%, and here is, okay, 12%. So what's wrong with me today? Okay, so yeah, okay, so I can maybe make it bigger. Yeah, okay, so I see, I read the question at the beginning and I find out that it's a mixture problem, then I visualize it. Okay, so I just write to like make a diagram, I make just to make it easier. So I know I have 15%, 15.2%, and I don't know how much of this I have to add, which is the higher concentration, to the lower concentration to find something in between. Okay, then I can remember C1 V1 plus C2 V2 equals C final V final. I just have to fill it. Okay, I just have to fill the formula, and then I will see, okay, I can find the answer from, so from there it's just math and you are just solving one equation. one unknown. You are just solving one linear equation. So you have to be careful how to solve. You make all the x one side, all numbers the other side, and just find the answer. Okay? So this question, how much tin and how much lead must be added to 800 pounds of an alloy containing 50% Sn and 25% Pb to make the alloy to have 60% of Sn and 20% of it. Okay, see, I have so I have like something. I have 800 pounds. Okay, so 800 pounds. So at the beginning I have let me see. Okay, that's 800 pounds. So okay, I know it's solution problem. Okay, so 800 pounds. 50% is Sn. 25% is Pb. Okay, I want to know how much. Okay, so how much and how much it will be x and y. Okay, I told you when you read the question, the part which says how much, how many, what, the part is asking question, that's your x and y. So I want to know how much x must be added here. Okay, so I would add, then I go to the next part which is bigger. Okay, and it will be plus x and plus y. Okay, when I do that, when I add that, so what happened? What happened for the weight? Okay, so the weight is 800 plus x plus y. Yes, that's the weight. Okay, so I just make a diagram, I just visualize it, and then I know what's going on here. Okay, it says how much Sn, how much Pb, so that's x and y, and then I would say, okay, so I add x and y here, and then I have this, and then I would say, okay, so I want Sn to be 60% and Pb to be 20%. So one of them goes up, one of them goes down. The rest, what's that? I don't need to know. Okay, of an alloy. So alloy is just made by several things. Okay, so that's the thing. So I read the question, that's solution problem. Yes, then I visualize it. Here I can say, okay, let x be mass of Sn added to the alloy. Let y be mass of Pb added to the alloy. Okay, so I define my variables. Remember, I have to see definition of variables. I have to see them. Otherwise, I ask what is x and y. Then I have to see two equations, two unknown, if you need two equations, two unknown. Then I have to see you solve it. Then I have to see you check your work. Then I have to see the sentence. All of them must be part of the question. But before that, you need to read the question, you need to understand what is the type, you need to visualize it, make a diagram for yourself, that's for you. Okay, so what can I do here? Okay, maybe I can say I do one equation for just x when x is added, and I do one equation just with y when y is added. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, C1 for x. Okay, so 0.50, which is 50%, multiple 800 plus. What happened when I just add x, which is I just add Sn? What is the percentage? What is the percentage? What is the concentration of sugar when I just add sugar? Just sugar. What is the percentage? When I just add one item, the percentage of that item is 100% because it's 100% Sn, 100% sugar. Okay, so it's 0.0 this multiple, that's the point here. So multiple x equal 0.60 multiple 800 plus x plus y. Now I write for PB 0.25 800 plus 0. This let me see, 100%, sorry, 100 divided by, okay, so 100 divided by 100%, yes, it must be 1, I'm sorry, 1, because that will be 10%. What's going on here today with me? Okay, so 1y, because it's 100%, so maybe I can write this way. So 100%, that's 1 divided by 100. Okay, so 100%. Okay, 100 divided by 100, here 100 divided by 100, that's why it's 1. Okay, so equal 0.20 800 plus x plus y. Okay, see, I write for each one. So once I write for just x, and once I just write for just y. When I add just y, that's 100%. When I just add just x, that's 100%. So it's 100 divided by 100. So it's 1. Okay, so now that's, I write two equations to unknown here. Okay, so that's 400 plus x equal 480 plus 0.6x plus 0.6y. 200 plus y equal 0. Yes, 160 plus 0.2x plus 0.2y. Okay, that's it. Okay, so yeah, okay, I don't need to make it harder, so I do this. Remember, when you just add something, just x, for example, just Sn, if I ask you what is the concentration of Sn that you added, you would say that 100%, because you are just using that. The whole thing is Sn and the whole thing is Pb, so it's 100%. So it will be, instead of, for example, 50 divided by 100, which is 0.5, it's 100 divided by 100. So I made a mistake. That was just what I did was just like 10 divided by 100. That's why you had 0.1. No, it must be 1. Okay, so this part when it's 100% must be 1. Okay, so that's why I see this. Okay, so now it is so x minus 0.6x minus 0.6y equal 480 minus 400. Y minus 0.2x minus 0.2y, it's 160 minus 200. Okay, so it is minus minus 0.6x, no, it must be 0.4, 0.4x minus 0.6y equal 80, and minus 0.2x minus, okay, plus, so I do 0.8y, right, minus 0.2x equal minus 40. Okay, so maybe it's easier for me to do this. 0.4x minus 0.6y equal 80, and then it's 0.2x minus 0.8y equal 40. Okay, so now I can just remove this decimal by multiplying both sides with 10. So I have 4x minus 6y equal 800, and I have 2x minus 8y equal 400, and then I just multiply the second part with minus 2, so it is 4x minus 6y equal 800. So minus 4x, I multiply the second one with minus 2, so I write it here. Okay, so it's minus 4x plus 16y equal minus 800, and then when you add, what happened is 10y equals 0 and y is 0. Okay, so I don't need to add, I just add 0 pb, means no pb. Okay, so I don't add any pb, and then I find x, so it will be 400 plus x equal 480. I go from the beginning. Okay, 0.6x, and the other one is just 0 plus 0. Okay, so that's 0.4x equal 80, and then x is 80 divided by 0.4, which is 200. Okay, 200 pounds. So in order to do this, okay, in order to make this happen, to do this, we need to add 200 pounds SN and 0 pounds PB to 800 pounds alloy. Okay, and it makes sense because the concentration of PB went lower, so yes, for PB 0. Okay, but for the other one, because it goes upper, so for sure I have to add something. Okay, because it was 50% and it changed to 60%. See, this is estimation. When you look at the question and you just know it's mixture problem, yes, you visualize, you make a diagram, then you can ask yourself, how much should I need? So you would say, of course I need something for SN, but maybe for BB no, because just the concentration went lower. Okay, so here we are done. So there are many questions for this section that you can find. I posted them, you can do them, or you can even search yourself. You will see this kind of questions everywhere in your program, and make sure to read the question, understand the type, then read it second time, visualize it, make a diagram, try to understand, estimate the answer, think about it, then go to question and see where you have to find x and y. So if I say how much, how many, that will be x and y. Define your variable, make two equations to unknown, solve them, and then you can just check your answer. You can add a sentence. Conclusion shouldn't be answer is this. No. Conclusion must be um, informative. I can understand what's going on. Okay, thank you so much. So I finish here and then I move to topic 8.